Meus amigos, que bom que vocês estão gostando da história de Final Fantasy XVI. E apesar dos vídeos não terem chegado a 4 dígitos ainda, mas para a gente que é pequeno aqui na plataforma, é motivo para continuar apostando. E sim, pessoal, muito obrigado aí pelas mais de 600 views na primeira parte. E também agradeço também pela segunda parte do vídeo, né, da história de Final Fantasy, que é maior do que a primeira parte e que também está crescendo de pouquinho em pouquinho. E acredite, viu, galera? Comentários falando pra gente continuar apostando na história deixa a gente animado e apesar das dificuldades, né? Então, se você comentou no vídeo anterior, peço que ajude a compartilhar, porque aqui a plataforma para ajudar a estar compartilhando o vídeo é só misericórdia. Então dá uma força aí pra gente, beleza? E sim, galera, Patrick capturou essa gameplay toda e também fez o roteiro e edição, fechou? E a narração aqui minha, Ed. Então, né, sejam muito bem-vindos mais uma vez aqui ao canal. E não esqueçam de se inscrever, deixa aquele like, compartilha o vídeo aí pra estar dando uma força aqui pra gente na plataforma e pra estar dando uma força também pra estar ajudando a gente aqui a crescer. Beleza? Então, né, sem mais delongas, vamos lá para a parte 3 da história de Final Fantasy XVI. Pessoal, a guerra que vocês viram no vídeo anterior será explicada em breve. Por enquanto, vamos continuar de onde paramos no vídeo anterior, certo? O grupo agora precisa ir para a queda real, o Sacro Império de Sanbreque. Cid fala que onde eles estão agora era uma rota mercante próspera. Daí veio a praga e consequentemente ficou deserta. E isso a tornou um atalho perfeito. Ele completa dizendo que Gav está esperando mais à frente. Clive está devastado ainda, e Cid pergunta se ele ainda está com pena de si mesmo. Cid fala para ele pensar direito. Enquanto ele estava falando, eles escutam isso aí.
That was an Imperial signal. They shouldn't be here. The old fort's been abandoned for years. Our little chat can wait. I need to see what the bastards are up to. You go on ahead and meet up with Gav.
But we both know that...
No buts about it.
This is stupid. I'm the dominant of fire. We sent Gav on a wild goose chase.
Clive precisa encontrar Gav. O caminho é cercado de inimigos, mas chegando lá, vejam essa cutscene.
What is it, boy?
After him! Don't let him escape! Gav! Who goes there? This one's a deserter! Take his head! Out of my way!
Os soldados de Sanbreque chamam Clive de desertor, então partem para cima deles. E a batalha é de boa, mas de repente chega isso aí.
There he is! Don't let him escape! Kill the deserter!
Clive, what's the situation?
You're late! Captain Trouble!
What?
The Imperials are on his tail! We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'll Better to even the odds. Any objections?
Ciri chega para ajudar. Como vocês viram, a batalha é de boa e Clive consegue derrotar o Cavaleiro do Sol Esvaído. Vejam essas cutscenes a seguir.
Come on.
Shit! Clive! Give me your hand! Help me!
Help me! Help me, Clive!
I've got you.
There. Clive doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
Well, that's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over. Thank you. Truly.
So, what news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant of fire, all right.
he can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix. But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
But who is he?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know. But I do know one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death, that you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So, find out if this man's responsible, and kill yourself if he's not.
Sid,
Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No birds returning this year.
The
Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not. We're running out of time.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
Back to where it all began. He must be stopped.
Pois é, meus amigos, Joshua não morreu, está mais vivo que nunca. E descobrimos a partir daqui que o verdadeiro inimigo é outro. Vocês vão entender melhor futuramente. O grupo precisa voltar para o esconderijo agora. Vejam a cutscene.
Spitting great gouts of fire he was, like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend. She's awake.
Right.
Go to her, you fool. Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Jill.
Clive tem notícias que Jill está bem e agora vai visitar ela na enfermaria. Ah, só um detalhe, viu? No vídeo anterior eu citei aqui que a Tarja é enfermeira, pois ela foi antes falada como enfermeira, mas depois o jogo apresenta ela como médica, então ela é médica. Continuando, chegando lá, vejam essa cutscene. É melhor que narrar, acredite.
It's true then. It really is you.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
What? What happened, Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night... The hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say? We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes, then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
I should make ready too. We've a long journey ahead of us.
Esse reencontro fez muito bem a Clive, que vive num abismo da culpa. Na perspectiva dele, Ifrit matou a Fênix. Virgil fez Clive se animar, tentar recomeçar do zero. Continuando, vejam essa cutscene.
Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav. I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready.
Como Gav informou, o dominante foi visto em Rosária, então Clive parte para lá, junto com Jill e Torgal.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial army. You get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you. We should press on.
Como vocês viram na cutscene, ele chega na província imperial de Rosária. O grupo agora parte para o repouso da Marta, aquela que, segundo Gav, diz ser amigável. Passando por vários inimigos e missões secundárias, você chega lá.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Jill pergunta a ela se ela por acaso é a senhoria. Ela responde, depende de quem quer saber. E por que tem um portador imperial junto? Jill responde que é por proteção e que ela espera que não veja necessário. Jill também pergunta a melhor rota para o oeste, ou seja, o caminho mais seguro. Ela responde, é com seu amigo que estou preocupada. Portadores não são bem-vindos em Rosária. Até um rapaz elegante como ele pode atrair atenção ruim, falou Marta. E se pegarem ele, vão pegar a Jill também, ressaltou Marta. Clive diz então que teremos que evitar a milícia. Gav diz que você poderia nos ajudar, falou Clive. Marta pede para eles seguirem ela. Marta pede desculpa por antes. No ramo dela, cuidado nunca é demais. Ela se apresenta para eles, dizendo que é uma velha amiga do Cid. Ela diz que Cid tem grandes expectativas ao portador que se juntou a ele recentemente. Ela pergunta onde Clive e Jill estão querendo ir. Para o portal da Fênix, respondeu Clive. Eles querem respostas. Marta fala que se eles querem escapar da guarnição, a estrada pelo Lago Leste é a melhor opção. Ou seja, se a ponte não tivesse desabado. Ela diz que faz semanas que eles não comerciam com o vilarejo. Ela pediu para o carpinteiro dar uma olhada, mas ele saiu para fazer outro serviço e não voltou mais. Jill pergunta se algo pode ter acontecido com ele. Ela responde que torce para que ele só esteja demorando, e não é bom pensar em nada mais. Clive diz que vai encontrar ele e confirmar que ele esteja bem. Tanto Clive quanto Marta precisam que a ponte esteja em ordem. Isso é trabalho para um carpinteiro. Marta agradece que irão ajudar. Marta diz que ele foi aos pântanos para verificar outra ponte próxima, a do Portão dos Decaídos. Clive diz que sempre houve perigo nos pântanos e é melhor se apressar. Marta diz que há uma escada ao lado do portão e é a maneira mais rápida de chegar lá, se ninguém tiver medo de altura. O nome do cabo é Bernard. Se encontrá-lo bem, diga-o que Marta lhe enviou e que é requisitado na ponte do Lago Leste. O objetivo agora é encontrar Bernard, o carpinteiro, para ajeitar a ponte do Lago Leste, como vocês viram. Vejam aonde o cara estava, cercado de monstros. Derrotando os bichos, Clive consegue salvar o carpinteiro. Eles confirmam se é realmente o cara que eles precisam, e era sim, Bernard, o carpinteiro. Enfim, depois de uma conversa que não vai influenciar em nada, bora para o que interessa. No tempo que o cara tá consertando a ponte, o grupo volta a falar com Marta. Clive diz que as criaturas dessa região não são brincadeira. Marta responde que é culpa da praga, Não há alimento ao norte, então os bichos vêm para onde eles estão em busca de comida. Marta fala algo inteligente, diz que agora o carpinteiro precisa de guarda-costas. Depois de uma conversa que não vai levar a lugar nenhum, Clive pergunta o porquê de ter tão poucos portadores por aqui. Jill ressalta que tinha muito mais quando eram jovens. Clive faz uma segunda pergunta, sem nem saber a primeira. Ele pergunta também se é por causa do Império, e depois faz outra, perguntando se eles foram enviados para outro lugar. Marta responde que sim, ou para legiões, ou para Oriflame. Parece que os mineradores da cabeça do Draco estão com dificuldade para atender a demanda, então os portadores compensam. Antigamente, cristais saíam aos montes, até aqui nas províncias, mas tudo mudou, disse Marta. Hoje em dia, eles aproveitam qualquer desculpa para confiscar nossos portadores, para que eles possam trabalhar em outro lugar. Marta sempre soube que os imperiais tratavam seus marcados feito lixo. Pessoal, lembram que eu disse que no primeiro vídeo que os marcadores eram como escravos naquela época? No primeiro vídeo, só aí no canal está lá, beleza pessoal? Eles no tempo atual são tratados pior ainda. É como se fossem aberrações que todos desprezam. Vejam essa cena peculiar.
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
Como vocês viram, o grupo agora precisa ir para a abadia de Glyndemont para entregar uma doação da Marta. Chegando lá, vejam essa cena.
Good day to you. I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
I don't want to die.
Please, Father. Something for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone.
It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again, and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
We should get back to Martha's rest.
Queria que vocês vissem essa cena, pois daqui a algum tempo elas serão bem recorrentes. Qualquer portador que tiver muito contato com o éter acaba nessa situação. A não ser que seja um dominante, eles são imunes. Então bora continuar aqui, galera. O grupo volta a falar com Martha. Martha agradece por cuidarem de tudo. Clive diz que o abade tinha uma mensagem para ela. Mais 2 sucumbiram. Martha os chama para subir. Martha fala que agora eles sabem. Clive diz que já viu muitos portadores morrerem no campo de batalha, mas não desse jeito. Martha diz que isso é porque eles nasceram diferentes. Os governantes não podem levar o dom deles, e em vez disso, eles arrancam sua humanidade. Muitos têm pena da condição de um portador, mas enquanto ficarem sentados, chorando por aquele que nos carregam apesar do seu fardo, não vamos mudar nada. Jill diz que apesar de tudo, ela ainda empresta sua força para Sid. O pouco que ela tem, ela empresta. Martha usa um pouco do lucro do estabelecimento para comprar os portadores. Todos os portadores que vocês viram lá eram ou são prioridade da Martha, pelo menos por lei. Enfim, depois de tudo isso, Martha informa que Bernard terminou de consertar a ponte. Agora Parte pode atravessar a ponte e ir para o Lago Leste. Antes de ir, Martha dá o selo dela para Clive, para os caras de Rosária reconhecerem eles como amigos. Depois que a Parte foi embora, Martha fala sozinha isso aí.
You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
E antes de ir para o Lago Leste, Sid aparece e essa cutscene é boa, vejam.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct. But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh. I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you. I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Finalmente, o grupo chega no Lago Leste. Vejam essa cena.
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rosfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes. Of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child. You look pale. All this traveling must have taken its toll. I insist you rest. We can talk later. Hmm?
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony, when we looked up at the moon?
I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Right.
Good night, Clive. Sleep well.
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah.
Interessante e emocionante. Vocês já sabem que o Joshua está vivo, mas na perspectiva do Clive, ele carrega muita dor, pois foi ele que matou a Fênix. E agora soube que o Rodney morreu por causa do Ifrit também. O grupo agora parte para o portão da Fênix, em busca de respostas. Chegando lá, vejam a cutscene.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it. Let's have a look around. Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
that him? He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know. Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix. Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
Como viram, Clive conseguiu entrar no Salão dos Ancestrais graças aos fragmentos da Fênix que ele possui. Clive se pergunta se esse lugar poderia ser mesmo uma ruína dos decaídos. Jill responde que não pode chamar isso de ruína, parece que foi construído ontem. Vejam a cutscene.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Jill?
What do we do?
The usual.
Como viram, o grupo vai precisar passar por vários, mas é sério galera, vários inimigos, até eles chegarem nesse boss aí, vejam.
I don't like this.
Seems the feeling's mutual.
Depois de matar o gigante de ferro, ainda tem mais caminho pela frente. Mas essa cena é peculiar, prestem atenção.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before. Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god? You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you? What? I'm back. Joshua! Stop it! Please! Stop! I did this. I killed him. Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua. I'm sorry. I failed you. Joshua died. I killed him. And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything. And now? Are you ready to accept the truth? I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace. against me, I will press on. Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Clive precisa encarar a verdade dele, que ele é Ifrit. A batalha é muito boa, mas ele consegue derrotar Ifrit, mas depois isso acontece.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
Fala pra mim aí, galera. Isso aí é muito Kingdom Hearts, não é não? A batalha contra sua sombra, o seu lado destruidor. A batalha é muito boa também, mas Clive consegue derrotar seu eu sombrio, digamos assim, pessoal. Depois Ifrit ressurge novamente, vejam.
No escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all. Show yourself, Ifrit. The truth of it now. You are not afraid. I am.
It's not your word that's on it. What is that some kind of union? Talents in you.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Cena peculiar, não acham? Clive é mais enigmático do que achamos. Tem muita coisa ainda para acontecer. Enquanto isso que vocês viram acontecia, prestem atenção nessa cena.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said... He said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, my lord.
Benedicta.
Como viram, Hugo descobre que Benedicta morreu e fica muito revoltado da vida porque para ele foi Sid que a matou. Continuando, agora o grupo volta para o Lago Leste e tem uma desagradável surpresa. Vejam.
What happened here?
Soldados imperiais matando todo mundo do Lago Leste. Um verdadeiro massacre. Matando esses soldados malditos, aparece um subchefe. E olha o que ele fala.
All must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command.
Pois é, por ordem da Annabelle, cara. A Megera mandou matar todos os portadores e quem morava no Lago Leste. Enfim, matando ele e os outros soldados, vejam a cutscene.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
We're too late. Gav. Clive. Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kutgar's message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Meus amigos, vocês viram aí. Finalmente Clive abraçou a causa do Cid com unhas e dentes. Depois dessa, quem não faria? Agora o grupo volta para o esconderijo. Visitando o solário de Cid, eu prefiro que vocês assistam do que eu narrar, pois é uma parte muito interessante e importante. Prestem atenção, pessoal.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Sid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we'll be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But
The mother crystals are massive, some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the mother crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
E aí, o que acharam? O Crystal Matter é a causa de todo o problema no atual mundo de Final Fantasy XVI. E Cid mostrou sua real intenção. Para construir um novo mundo, será necessário destruir o atual. Enfim, Clive agora se direciona aonde está Otto. Otto pergunta se eles vão mesmo fazer isso. Ele diz que o Cid fala sobre destruir o Crystal Matter desde que o conhece, mas nunca passou de conversa. Clive diz que ele está convencido que é o certo a fazer. Otto fala que o esconderijo que os monarquistas deram para ele não bastou para abater o espírito do velho Silvestre. As legiões dele estão marchando para o sul agora. Clive pergunta se é outra guerra. Tudo pela vontade da grandiosa Grelgor. Ainda assim, dessa vez, a guerra pode ajudar eles. Guerra gera um caos, na linha de frente e em casa. Com o vento favorável, um punhado de transgressores com mentalidade afim poderia se afundar nos becos de Oriflame, sem o menor problema. O difícil é chegar à capital, falou Otto. Clive fala sobre o posto de controle. Todo mundo que entra e sai de Oriflame precisa passar pelo rincão setentrional. E para a sorte de Clive, Otto sabe de um jeito. Otto dá algo para Clive que rende uma audiência com a dama. E a dama que vai ajudar Clive a atravessar o rincão setentrional em segurança. Otto vai mandar uma Stolas amanhã de manhã para avisar que Clive está indo para lá. Otto diz que a conhece há algum tempo e ela é uma amiga da causa. Clive pergunta onde ele pode encontrar essa dama. Ela é a orgulhosa proprietária da principal casa de má reputação, do rincão setentrional, o Véu, falou Otto. Ele fala que ela é uma mulher e tanto. Otto diz para Clive não ofuscar ela com o seu charme. Otto espera um relatório completo quando ele voltar.
Well, someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the three of us, then?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cause a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
Indo para lá, Clive vai de encontro com a dama. Vejam.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested, unless...
Unless...
Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Não, esse favor não é o que vocês estão pensando. Como viram, Clive precisa da dama para atravessar o rincão. Falando com Isabel, Clive pergunta o que ela está fazendo. Ela diz para Clive que não pode passar a impressão que tolera a desobediência de seu marcado. Clive responde que os homens que o deram isso não são seus mestres e nem a Isabel, mas não tem como esconder a marca. Desde o momento que Clive aderiu, essa marca nada fez além de consumir. Mas hoje dará a você exatamente o que deseja. É só fazer o que eu mando. Falou Isabel. Vejam essa cena.
Madame,
Back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
Isabel fala para Clive que não foi tão ruim. Clive diz que eles podiam ter reconhecido ele, mas não reconheceram. E mesmo que reconhecessem, não podiam fazer nada, falou Isabel. Os caras da guarnição estão entre os melhores clientes dela. Eles têm um acordo. Assim como ela tem agora com Clive. Ela pede para Clive acompanhar ela. É o seguinte, galera. A partir daqui eu não vou contar o favor que Clive faz para Isabel, porque não vai influenciar em nada para vocês na história. Acredite. Então acredito que vocês querem ver as partes principais. E para esse vídeo não ficar com mais de 5 horas. Então bora pro que interessa. Concluindo o favor, Isabel fala para Clive que Ciri e Jill chegaram no rincão. Eles estão na capelinha a leste de onde Clive está. E antes de ir embora, Isabel dá a Clive um presente. Ela fala que a clientela do véu inclui alguns oficiais de alta patente do exército imperial. Segundo dos homens com a língua mais solta, parece que as legiões planejam marchar para o sul. Clive diz que Otto falou a mesma coisa, mas ele não mencionou que eram todas. Não é uma simples escaramuça. Se fosse para adivinhar, Isabel fala que o imperador pretende abandonar a capital. Enfim, era isso que Isabel queria contar. Clive sobe até a capela abandonada e vejam a cutscene.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door. Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools, and the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic? Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Aye, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
Beleza, agora o grupo vai para o esconderijo em Oriflame. Cabeça do Draco. Clive fala que não tem muitos homens. Ainda bem que a guarda da cidade não leva a proteção tão a sério quanto você, disse Sid. Sid fala que é um bom sinal. Clive fala que isso não era um plano tão ruim no final das contas. Sid fica sem entender. É engraçado. Clive fala que o último atalho secreto não era tão secreto assim. Mas aí ele fala que não teria graça se não houvesse riscos. Vou deixar vocês com esse restinho de cutscene aí, galera. Patrick, pessoal, é fã do Sid aqui.
Clive, my boy. Even life's smallest challenges offer the opportunity to grow and to change. You must embrace these moments. Allow them to suffuse your heart with a deep sense of fulfillment.
Narrowly escaping death at the hands of an enemy is not my idea of fulfillment.
Something wrong?
Not at all. Just wondering if the two of you had finished.
Right. We make for the Mother Crystal's heart as planned. Destroy it and the whole thing should come tumbling down.
And if the passage to the inner sanctum is guarded?
Then we embrace the moment and use it to grow and change. Come on, this way.
Enfim, agora a gente segue Sid. O lugar é cheio de inimigos e obstáculos. Passando tudo isso, chegamos a uma determinada parte, onde enfrentamos um subchefe. Vejam.
be the moment I was talking about earlier.
What have we here? More insects come to be squashed? You will find my mortar and I only too happy to oblige.
To the talker.
Then let's shut him up.
Ele tem duas partes. A primeira, ele tá normal. E a segunda, ele vira um acaxico. Acaxico é quando alguém normal tem muito contato com o éter. Aí ele vira nisso aí que vocês estão vendo.
Bollocks. He's got a Akashic.
Derrotando ele, vejam essa cena.
I'll never get used to that. Akashic or no, he was still a man. A man who drowned in ether.
It's no way for anyone to go.
Come on.
Enfim, adentrando mais ainda no lugar, o grupo enfrenta mais inimigos. Depois acontece uma cena. Vejam.
Doesn't look that far. Right. Oh, yo. Whoa. Some help.
Hold on.
Not quite as spry as I used to be.
I'll take that as a thank you.
Look on the bright side. At least you won't get lost.
Depois de muito caminho e mais inimigos, o grupo chega perto do Cristal Mater e vejam a cutscene.
There's no one about.
I knew it would be big. But this...
There. That's our way into the inner sanctum. You'd think they'd have patched that up by now. Sorry state the Empire's in.
Wait. You don't mean...
Aye. My little game of hide-and-seek with Bahamut ended here. At tragic cost to this remarkable architecture. Don't blame me, he started it.
But how did you make it out alive?
I walked. You should try it.
O grupo chega na trilha da deusa. O caminho é cheio de inimigos, mas chegando em uma determinada parte, vejam o que o grupo vai enfrentar.
Let's just be careful then. Where did that come from?
If I had to guess...
Poor beast. Another victim of the flood.
Well...
Derrotando o dragão a cachico, vejam a cutscene.
Are you all right?
Fine.
The inner sanctum lies just beyond. Chances are the palace guard knows we're here. We should move. Not that any sane commander would send his men into a place awash with this much ether. Clive. If this all works, and the blessing fades, things are likely to get worse for our kind before they get better. Being the last to wield ether will make our talents that much more sought after, by which I mean hunted. I just hope, in the end, they'll see that we didn't have any other choice, that it was the only way to get us to a better place.
And here I was thinking I was the uncertain one. Luckily, 2 out of 3 of us have faith in you.
Then it all starts here. Time to earn that menacing title. Sid the Vicious, was it?
Outra coisa, pessoal, o monstro quando entra em contato com muito éter, eles viram também a cachicos. Eles não estão livres disso. Finalmente, o grupo encontra o Cristal Mater. É importante que vejam essa cena. Prestem atenção.
It's beautiful.
The heart of Sambrek.
Well, that didn't work. I think we're gonna need a bigger sword.
Mine's bigger.
Thank you, Clive, but I meant that figuratively. The core's clearly made of sterner stuff. Taya's going to have a fit when she hears about this. Stand back. It's about to get cramped in here. That's more like it.
Clive, look.
What is that?
Sid!
me to Frit. Come to me. I can't do this without you. Not again. Where are you?
Hold on.
Uma voz chama Clive de Miltos, e de repente ele é levado para uma espécie de mundo tridimensional. Vejam.
Where the hell am I? I've been here before. You again. Where are you? What do you want? Fuck. It's still alive.
Clive enfrenta alguns inimigos que o Tifão invoca, derrotando eles. Vejam isso.
That power isn't yours. But this is mine.
Clive, transformado em Ifrit, encara o Tifão. A luta é feroz e épica. Ele tem duas versões. A primeira é tranquila quando você joga pela primeira vez, mas a segunda já é um pouco mais desafiador. Veja a cutscene dele se transformando.
could that be? As you wish.
Derrotando ele, acontece isso. Se prepare.
Clive.
Well, enjoy your nap?
You're wounded.
This? It's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Here? No, you won't. I know who you are. And if you think I'm gonna let you have him... think again.
Sid.
One left. That'll do me.
Try not to talk.
Clive. For so long, I thought I had all the answers. But then I met you. And I learned it wasn't a good death we should be fighting for, but a better life. It's all very well, a man reclaiming his fate. But if he can't choose how he meets it, what's the point? So, I made a choice.
Don't do this!
The rest is in your hands. The crystal's blessing is a prison, Clive. And if it's an outlaw the world needs to help it break free. Stop. Please. I can think of none better than you.
In ashen grip, let ember glow, to kindle flames anew. I'm sorry, Clive. Had I arrived but a moment sooner. Do you remember me, boy? I saw you protect them. That was very brave. I know you're there, Ultima.
You have learned our name. What else have you learned, Phoenix?
My travels have revealed much about you and your ambitions. I know that it was you who tore me from my brother. And I know that it is his power that you seek. But know this. If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Very well.
Breath of mine ancestors, fill these lungs that I may dispel the songs of suffering.
A disturbance.
We'll leave! My brother! Alone! This is getting us nowhere.
We agree. No more games, Phoenix. We have come to claim our vessel.
And I said no.
These flames are nothing. You will know what it is to burn.
Yours is a fleeting form. I'm not fool enough to think I can harm you. But to protect my brother, I don't have to.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am? Just try and get to my brother now. Fiend.
No survivors! You hurt me! He must be here. Must! Can fail Lord Cook again! Find Sid! Are all fucking dead! Sid, help us! Where is he? You'll do! Bastard!
Gab, we've got to go!
Not without this!
Sid is not among the dead. Shall I send a Stolas? That won't be necessary.
Folks from the Master Weavers of Randalar. Come, feel its softness.
Chocobo
Make a nice
steaks,
gift for your
chocobo
wife.
sausage, all from greens-fed farm birds. None of the old courses you'll find elsewhere. Here, take a bite.
I've got peppers and peas, beans and beets. If it goes in a pot, I've got the lot.
Curatives, restoratives,
Look all you like, sir. It's all fresh. Picked this very morning.
restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices, palmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Might I interest you in a potion, milady? Perhaps a soothing salve to ease the aches of the road? I'm sorry. I wish you well, but may the mothers guide you. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives, unguents, ointments, poultices. Calmatives, curatives, restoratives.
It's good to see you, Sid.
What have we learned?
The bearers are locked up in an old courthouse on the edge of town. And I hardly need tell you who is there to make sure they stay that way.
Kupka's private guard.
It's a trap. And not a very good one at that.
Another? What does he hope to gain from this?
I'll have the captives free before nightfall.
You do nothing of the sort. Our comrades didn't give their lives for you to get your throat slit in a god's-forsaken slum.
So those in the courthouse should be left to suffer.
That's not what I said. I simply meant it doesn't have to be you who frees them. Damn it all. You're as stubborn as the old Sid was. Just don't say I didn't warn you. You're Sid now, and if anything happens to him, we're finished.
Please, we don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
Forgive him, my lord. He did not mean to offend.
Quiet, you!
No sign of Hugo.
I'll wager he thinks as highly of his minions' traps as we do.
Then this should be easy.
Don't hurt us. I beg of you.
Quiet means quiet, branded scum.
It's going to be all right. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections?
It's him, the outlaw. Sid's here.
Should we?
Come on. Go! Summon the others!
The bearers?
Safe.
Enquanto tá rolando a batalha aí, bora conversar sobre o que aconteceu? Se você está pedindo, me permite explicar. O legado de Cid foi herdado. Clive assumiu seu posto, pois Cid foi muito importante para que Clive assumisse novas diretrizes em seu caminho. Ele viu realmente o que é o verdadeiro mal. Era o próprio Cristal Mater, que faz a praga se espalhar cada vez mais em Valístia. Este Cid do Final Fantasy XVI está entre os melhores Cids, se não o maior Cid já feito na história dos Final Fantasy. Clive abraçou sua causa com unhas e dentes e se transformou no Cid. É a primeira vez que temos um principal que é chamado de Cid pelos outros. Outra coisa interessante, galera, o Joshua selou um pouco do Ultima, que é basicamente o responsável por tudo isso que está acontecendo em Valístia atualmente. Ele quer o Clive como seu receptáculo, porque Clive, como vocês viram, é Miltus. Aí você pergunta, quem é Miltus? Nos próximos vídeos, se houver continuação, vocês terão todas as respostas. A gente viu isso com o passar do tempo com Clive absorvendo os poderes de Garuda. Lembram, galera? Ninguém pode ter tanto poder assim, a não ser que seja especial. E Clive é. Passaram-se 5 anos desde os acontecimentos em Oriflame. Clive está em Dalméquia, à procura de portadores escravos, como viram aí na cutscene. Só quis fazer esse resumo caso você tenha ficado perdido, mas acredito que você tenha entendido tudo. Enfim, derrotando os inimigos, notem essa cena peculiar.
To hell with this!
They'll tell Hugo.
Let them. There's been more than enough bloodshed for one day.
Murderer. All of our friends are dead because of you. Do you hear me? They used us as bait. Bait to lure you out of your stinking hole, all because you couldn't just let things be.
What are you even doing here? We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us. We're all marked now.
For 5 years we fought to secure a better life for our kind. To see that we are treated as equals. Do you not want that?
What we want is to be left alone. Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
It's all right. I'm sorry.
Just leave us be. This is our home, and this is where we'll stay.
Cid told us this wouldn't be easy. They'll come round.
If you say so.
We should go.
Meus amigos, a trama está cada vez mais dramática e cheia de reviravoltas. Voltando para o esconderijo, que agora fica em outro local. Na verdade, prefiro que vocês assistam.
That night 5 years ago, we destroyed what for many was a symbol of hope. For a reason they'll never know. We cannot blame them for thinking us the cause of their misery. Though it's to give them a better tomorrow, they see only that we've made their lives harder today. Yet the boil must be lanced if it is to heal.
I can't help but wonder if we've made the right choice.
When Sid said that he wanted to create a world where we were free to choose our own path, I honestly don't think it mattered to him if that choice was right or wrong. Only that it was our own.
I miss him.
A world where we can live and die as equals. That's what he wanted. What we want. And that's why I bear his name. It's why we've all chosen to bear his legacy. And I'm not going to let anything stand in our way.
Rides over, lovebirds. Home sweet home.
O legado de Sid foi herdado, e mais do que isso, a história de Final Fantasy XVI deu seu último salto temporal, para decidir o seu longo final, e tem muito para acontecer ainda, galera. E eu gostaria que você, meu amigo e minha amiga fã de Final Fantasy, pudesse compartilhar esse vídeo, pois o YouTube aqui, galera, é só a misericórdia para compartilhar conteúdo, então dá uma força aqui pra gente, beleza? Ajude a compartilhar com seus amigos, em grupos, fóruns e sei lá mais o que. Pessoal, fica aí a critério de vocês. Queremos trazer toda a história de Final Fantasy para vocês, mas para isso é necessário que você também faça a sua parte, pois esses vídeos são muito trabalhosos e vocês não têm noção. Comenta aí e quero saber o que vocês estão achando da história. Vamos levar essa história para quem nunca jogou Final Fantasy. Muito obrigado se você viu até aqui e a continuação depende de vocês, galera. Ajude a gente aqui e traremos toda a história de Final Fantasy XVI. Então, pessoal, aqui quem fala é Ed e eu fico por aqui. Até uma próxima e valeu!